Big Sky Outdoors, powered by Town Pump, fueling your next outdoor adventure, is also brought to you by Counter Assault, your ultimate protection in the wild. Montana Army Navy, get it, get out, and live it. McKenzie River Pizza, the best pie in the Big Sky. Glacier Real Estate, your real estate connection to Northwest Montana. And the Outdoor Report is provided by Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks.
Hi, and thanks for joining us this week on Big Sky Outdoors. I'm Matt Redding along with Chancy, Jescke, and Pete Jellar of Pete's Tackle. And Chancy, what's our plan for today?
Well, we're out here on loon, and there's lots of smallmouth in here, largemouth, some northerns, crappie. We're just going to start working these shorelines.
Great.
Fishing some of the structure and see what we come up with.
Cool, let's do it.
So we're up here on the Thompson Chain Lakes today, fishing for some crappies, some largemouth, smallmouth, northerns. This lake has about a little everything in it. Usually it fishes really good. It's kind of tannic water, a little tea colored. It's a little darker, so typically brighter colored baits, crankbaits, rattle traps, all that stuff seems to work pretty good in here. I'm just throwing a little crappie candy right now just to see what comes up. Usually that pink shows up pretty good in here. We're kind of on the tail end of a cold front here in mid-May, and they're a little sluggish right now, but hopefully it'll warm up here a little bit and we can get on some fish. You know, all the shoreline's just covered with brush and wood and timber, so it all looks really good. So we're just covering a lot of this water and see what we can come up with. Oh, there's something there. Not sure what we got. Don't feel too big, but oh, it's a crappie. Nice. Crappie on Chancy's crappie candy. There we go.
What color is that?
That's that pink one. Always usually works pretty good in here. Adam's favorite. Nice little crappie. He'd be a good eater if we were keeping any today. That nice green color to them. They're pretty dark in here just because the water's so tea colored. And then in the spawn, the males will get real black when they're guarding the nest. Not sure if this one's in the spawn yet, but yeah, it's a nice little fish. We'll let this little guy go here. There you go. Little crappie candy, Pete. Always works. Catches everything. All right, Pete. What you got?
Little crappie.
Nice crappie.
Yeah, good looking crappie. Now I'm happy.
Wow. This year with these fronts coming in and out, these fish should be trying to pull up. What they'll do, if you have 3 or 4 days 70-degree weather, they're up in here and they're trying to spawn. And then if the cold weather comes in like it did, then they'll pull back out. So it's kind of hard on their spawn, and that's one of the limiting factors. Typically your pike and perch, they're gonna spawn earlier. Oh, there's a fish. Let's see what we got here. Oh, another crappie. Ooh, a little better one, Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love crappie. Love crappie.
Come here, buddy. That's a little better one there. A nice one. Got those big old fins on them. They're more of a schooling fish, so we kind of coming in this area, we're starting to get into a few of them, so they'll school up together. Throw him on the tape just for the heck of it, see how long he is. He's just a hair bigger. They're sure broad though. Nice little good eating fish there. I'll let him go fight another day.
Big Sky Outdoors is brought to you locally by your Montana Honda dealers and by Parkside Credit Union.
At Town Pump, we appreciate the opportunity to serve you and give back to the communities we live in. Come check out our expanded wine areas with a great selection and low prices. This month's specials include Pepsi products, 12 packs, $3.99. Any size fountain drink, $1. Budweiser and Bud Light, 18-pack cans and bottles, $14.99. Thank you for supporting our Montana-owned and operated Town Pump stores, fueling your Montana adventures since 1953.
Glacier Real Estate understands why you live, work, and play in Northwest Montana. Let Tim Gravel and Kenyon Matheson help you buy or sell your next piece of the Montana dream. Call Tim or Kenyon of Glacier Real Estate today.
There's one. What do we got? Oh, I think it's another crappie, looks like. Oh yeah, another crappie. Another nice one, good eating size. Not too bad. There we go. For sure pretty with that kind of golden green in there, and just a great all around fish. I don't know, he's probably, what do you think, P? He's probably maybe 9 inches. I got the tape right here. We'll let him go. So right now I'm just using a nice 7-foot ultralight. This is actually a Fenwick Elite Tech for the rod, the line, nice little Fluger President reel, a little smaller size, 6-pound nanofill line. I'll show you how to put the crappie candy on here. And this got a little hook keeper, or a bait keeper, kind of holds the bait on a little better. You run it right down. Usually try and keep that thing centered when you pop it out the back so it comes in nice and straight. Just like that. That's Pete's little head. The crappie candy Pete makes. So Pete's got all that stuff that he makes and it works good.
But that one's called Adam's Favorite. I probably make 20 or 30,000 of them a summer through the season, and they work on everything. The guys fish them in the fall for the whitefish, fishing for perch, crappie, largemouth, walleye, smallmouth. Everybody's got their own techniques with them. It catches fish. They're drop shotting it. They're doing like what we're doing, pitching and jigging. Guys fish them under slip floats, pitch them up against the shores. But they're a fun little bait to use.
There's one. What do we got? What do we got? Nope, might be a little smallie. Man, these things, it don't matter what size they are, they just pull. There we go. Come here, buddy. So, I've got a little smallie, they're nice, and you see where they get the name bronze back. Nice and dark. Now, one thing I'll show you with these fish, it's interesting, is they get this little parasite in here. Hold still. You see on the, like on the tail fin, see all those little black spots all up in here? That's a little parasite and has to do with the fish eat the snails, and it's just one big cycle and it gets a parasite and it gets all in the meat and everything. So if you see it on the outside like that, it's going to be all through the meat. You can eat them, but you know, if you cook them, you got to cook them good like everything. You'll see though, when you flay them, they got little white worms in the meat. I don't like to mess with them. The funny thing is, crappies don't get that parasite. I don't know if it's their slime coating or if they're in different habitats or certain time of year. All right, buddy, there you go. There we go. Crappie candy, Pete.
Fish on.
Got one, Pete?
Yeah, I think I got me another one of them crappie. I was pitched off that log over there.
Nice. Oh yeah, crappie.
Yes, sir. Not as big as the last one, but it'll do. Donkey. Barely had it hooked.
Usually for these crappie, you do a countdown. They'll be suspended a lot of times. So what I'll do is I'll go like a 3 or 4 count, and then just twitch a rod tip, two or three little twitches. We call it the 1-inch crappie twitch. Keep a tight line, twitch it in. A lot of times I'll pick it up just as it's on the fall there. Oh, there was one right there, I just missed him. And then sometimes if they're not really in a chasing mood, we'll go to a bobber rig and rig up a slip bobber with crappie candy on it. We'll try that here in a minute. I got him that time, Pete. Oh, largie. Buddy. Yeah. Yeah, he kind of had it. Let's see. There we go. A little largemouth. He's got those little spots kind of on his fins too. You can see a few here and there. A little peppered in there. We'll throw him back. Thanks, buddy. There you go.
It only happens once a year and only lasts a very limited time. The Honda Memorial Day Sales Event. All Honda models, all with remarkable Memorial Day savings. Get a new 2017 HRV for only $189 a month. It's the perfect ride for Montana. The Honda Memorial Day Sales Event ends June 4th, so hurry to your Montana Honda dealer or visit MontanaHondaDealers.com today.
This is my day. My time. My dog. My home. My car. I know who I am and who I want to be. I take pride in my financial decisions, and at Parkside, I have a voice. This is my credit union.
Sure pretty out here, isn't it? These mountains and
I love it. No wonder you come out here every chance you get.
so we just moved over kind of where the inlet of where the creek comes in right here. We got some reeds along here. We got some weed beds underneath us. We're just gonna look around up in these tules up in here, these reeds, see if maybe some largemouth are moving in here. And then we'll probably start fishing this deeper flat for some northerns. Usually they'll be out in these deeper weed beds. We're about 15 feet right here, so could be some pike right in here too, but we'll try for some bass first. Got him. Oh, it's a large one. Nice. Come here, buddy. That's a good one. I switched over to like a fluke. Thought maybe a northern might. I seen him boil up. I got caught on a reed and seen him boil up, so I let it fall back down a little bit, and he come up and just whacked it. A nice one. A couple pounds, easy. Yeah, they're pulling up in these reeds a little bit, Pete. Some of these fish are. This warmer weather. We'll let him go. See you another day. Thanks, bud, for the fight. Right on. What do we got? It's a largie, I think. Little pike.
Oh, nice.
I figured there'd be some pike up in here. Little guy. Nice little northern there. See if maybe we can get a bigger one. Might switch gears over a little bit and put on some bigger pike stuff. Let him go to see another day.
Hi, I'm Pete, the owner of Pete's Tackle, and we're out here fishing today with Big Sky Outdoors, and we're fishing leeches on a slip float there. But one of our main patterns here, we've been using the Chancy's Crappie Candy, and we've been using either the Adam's Favorite, which has been it's a favorite of mine and Chancy's, and this is Racing Ross, otherwise known out there as Crazy Chicken. When we call it Racing Ross, it's just a wonderful pattern. These are new to our lineup this year. My pro staff, Levi Ployhar, and I designed these color patterns for bass fishing. This is a little 1.5 crankbait square bill. Our first fish of the day was caught on this pattern here, our fire tiger. So that's a good little pattern. These are all hand painted by me, and the color patterns were designed by Levi Ployhar. That's some of the patterns that we've used today, and these are so extremely effective.
Got him. What do we got, boys? It's like a nice crappie. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Slip bobber crappie. You'll get any better than that. That's a good one too. That's a good one. That's a good one. Nice speck. Come right out from underneath that log they're hiding in there. They love to be in that structure. Put that guy back.
Glacier Real Estate understands why you live, work, and play in Northwest Montana. Let Tim Gravel and Kenyon Matheson help you buy or sell your next piece of the Montana dream. Call Tim or Kenyon of Glacier Real Estate today.
Army-Navy is your hunting headquarters. It's the best place around when you're serious about saving money on the things you need to go hunting. Knife sharpeners, wool gloves, backpacking meals, optics, socks, boots, insoles, stoves. Why, it's a virtual hunter's checklist. All name brands and all at fantastic savings. On Highway 2 in Evergreen and Highway 93 in Whitefish. MontanaArmyNavy.com.
Get out and live it.
Pike, I'd be sitting underneath them eating them fish jumping. They're down about 10 feet. Ooh, look at that.
Probably a big pike.
Probably.
Ooh. Gonna. Feels like he's still on there, maybe. He got down in the weeds. What the heck?
Fishing rod. Well, that's a bonus.
Well, that's what have we got here? Well, that's quite the bait he had on, whoever it was. Quantum Genie. Like it's been there a while. I would say he was probably pike fishing, Pete. That's quite the lure he's got there. Yeah, we'll clean that up and give it to the Hooked on Fishing for the kids at Snappy's. There we go.
This week's outdoor report from Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks is brought to you by Parkside Credit Union, the best place for the people of Western Montana to get a loan.
To conserve sage grouse, the BLM wants to restore sagebrush to federal lands across eastern Montana.
What we're trying to do is take those pasteurized areas and convert them back to some semblance of native species. So if we put them back, not only do they help the sage grouse, but there's around 350 other bird species, numerous mammals, numerous other plants that rely on those habitats.
But growing and planting sagebrush requires a lot of effort.
Like working with the prisons is great because all these inmates have such idle hands that, they're always trying to find stuff, productive stuff for them to do.
The BLM, along with Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, partnered with the Department of Corrections to grow sagebrush at the state prison. And in return, inmates will learn about wildlife conservation.
We're not only helping just, a plant be restored, but all the different species that is benefiting from this.
And for the inmates, playing a part in restoring sagebrush helps restore themselves.
Well, it feels kind of like it's restoring the areas that need this back to the way they were, and get out of prison with the right attitude. It's it's like being restored back to society. So it's a nice process.
The plan is to have these inmates plant these young sagebrush next fall, rehabilitating Montana's sagebrush prairies, one plant and one prisoner at a time. I'm Winston Greeley, out among Montana's fish, wildlife, and parks.
Come on, buddy. Come up here. Nice smallie. Here, buddy. There you go. Nice one. Look how fat he is. Kind of looks like me. Me and Pete. Twinsies.
Oh, there's one. Slip bobber. There, you got your double.
Nice way to finish the day, huh, Pete?
Amen.
Not huge smallies, but still lots of fun out here.
Lots of fun. They make your rod wiggle.
Yeah. They pull hard, so they're still a blast. Lots of fun. Had a good day. Crappies,
crappies, pike, bass,
largemouth, smallmouth,
fishing rod.
Right on, Pete. Good fishing. That's one thing about this lake, you never know what you're gonna catch.